The year 2024 has been a crazy year for gaming LEGO sets. Not only has LEGO Fortnite really flourished this past year, but we've had a ton of different themes from Sonic, now The Legend of Zelda, we have Mario, Fortnite, Animal Crossing, and, you know, hopefully some other stuff in the future. So let's go ahead and rank every single gaming LEGO set that came out in 2024. And as you can see here, there are a ton of LEGO sets right here. There are 50 in total that I counted. I may or may not be wrong because those are a ton of sets covering the gaming space, but let's go ahead and get started, all right? The first we're gonna be doing is that deku tree right there, okay? And this is probably one of the coolest LEGO sets I have ever built. It has two different versions. It has the Ocarina of Time version, which I actually have set up right there, and then the Breath of the Wild. And regardless of whichever one you build is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Immediate S tier, okay? Like, there's no way this is not an S tier. And now for the Minecraft theme, the armory. This one is very mid in my opinion. It only comes with like 2 minifigs, a little nether portal that actually can connect to a different LEGO set. So that is very interesting about this one. But other than that, it literally just has a couple of pillars with, you know, since it's an armory, it does have some weapons, it has some armor to put on the minifigs, but it's not a bad set, but it's not a good one either. I'm gonna put this kind of like at the middle of the line right here at B tier. And now for another Minecraft one, the Devourer Showdown. This is actually from the brand new game Minecraft Legends, which is, you know, I don't know why people were asking for that because it's very mid in my opinion, but the actual set is very cool because we do get a lot of, sometimes when the new games come out, like we've had what, Dungeons and Legends, I guess, are the only two that have come out, but we do get some mobs and some bosses from those games, and those do come out in LEGO form, and in this case, it looks absolutely phenomenal. I would definitely not say that it is a great set by any means, like it's definitely not S tier, but I definitely think it is significantly better than the Armory. And honestly, with this ranking, I think I might have to move the Armory down because it doesn't, those two are not compatible. Okay, we're gonna have to put the armor down at C now. And up next, our first Animal Crossing one. This is Nook's Cranny, and this one is absolutely phenomenal because it does come with 2 minifigs, and the most notable one is going to be Tom Nook. This is the one that literally everybody knows who Tom Nook is. If you've played the games, even if you don't play the games, you probably know who Tom Nook is, and this is the first time we've actually seen his minifig. So I do think that this build is actually really good. It has a shop, it has some really cool stuff inside of it. I'm gonna give this one also like A tier. And now the turtle house from Minecraft. This one is also phenomenal. My biggest weakness when it comes to LEGO Minecraft sets are the ones where they're made out of animals, okay? By far the coolest and cutest LEGO sets they ever make, and it feels really weird to put this one also at A because we've kind of gone with some high ratings here already. But I love this set. This set is so cute. It comes with like 3 little baby turtles. It comes with a buildable turtle. It comes with a minifig with a turtle print all over it, all over around the board. One of the best Minecraft sets ever. Again, I love the ones that look like animals. It's so cute. And here we have a Super Mario one, which is very controversial depending on how you like Super Mario, because a lot of the ones a lot of the big LEGO Mario sets are very good. A lot of those are great. Most people do not care for the ones that you have to have the playable character with. And I'm kind of in the middle on that. I do like the playable one just because it is very interesting. And as an adult, I still think it's very cool. But this is Yoshi's Egg-celent Forest, and this set sucks. I'm sorry to say, but like, this one is bottom of the D tier, okay? D tier. And up next, we actually have Shadow the Hedgehog. This is actually very cool because I actually keep this one on my desk. I know nothing about Sonic at all. I am not a huge Sonic fan. I've never seen one of the movies. I've never played the games. The only thing I know about Sonic are from the LEGO sets. And this build was so fun. I absolutely love the busts when it comes to the LEGO sets, like the Marvel ones, the Star Wars helmets. They're phenomenal. Now that they're breaking into the gaming scene with helmets and like the heads, I think this is the start of something phenomenal, okay? I know that they probably don't have the license to Halo because I think Mega Bloks, whatever it is, has that. They've been making Halo sets for a long time. And in this case, it would be just so cool to see some busts of gaming legends. You know what I'm saying? That'd be so cool. I love this set. I think this is another S tier for me. I gotta be honest with you. I know a lot of people hate on this one, but I think it's S tier, genuinely. And now we have the crafting table, which is actually kind of a continuation of all the other micro scale sets we've seen in the past. And again, this one is so cool. It has a lot of different biomes, and it has a ton of little micro characters. This one is a phenomenal build because not only can you display it with all of the micro stuff outside, you can also flip it around and show off the actual crafting. Give me a second, let me show you. And before we go any further, I do have every single set that we're talking about here today, okay? So I know what I'm talking about, okay? Look, this is what I'm saying. So this way, you can see the outside of the crafting table, but hallelujah, you can actually see inside of it now. Like, what? S tier. I'm sorry, immediate S tier again. And here we have the Penguin Snow Family Adventure. This one is not bad. I actually really like the big buildable penguin here. Pingu, I call him. It's just, again, you have to have the Mario character, or Luigi or Peach, to really be able to enjoy these sets, because the builds themselves are normally not good. Like, if I was a kid, I'd absolutely love these. But it's kind of just mid. I'm going to give this like a C tier, because it definitely is better than D, but it's, you know. And now for the Sonic Knuckles Guardian Mech. I don't really know anything about the Sonic lore by any means, and I know who Sonic, I know who Shadow, I know who Knuckles, all of them are. I don't know who the other minifig in this is, but it actually looks really cool because it has a cool little heart on it, and I think the Knuckles, like, mech is actually a really good build, but it's not something that you can really just display, in my opinion. I think it's gonna be our first B tier here. I think this is definitely, it's not a bad set, but it's not a huge great set either. So I think it's just middle of the line B, and there's nothing wrong with that. And now we have Dorrie's Sunken Shipwreck Adventure. This one is really funny because it has probably one of the most inappropriate, like, playability features in a LEGO set ever. If you know, you know. But this one's not a bad build. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of the Minecraft ones, or a lot of the Mario ones, I'm sorry, are usually not the best builds. This one actually looks really good. It's really colorful, it's really big, and it works, in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna have to give this one a B as well. I think we're gonna have to go up a little bit on the Mario ones and give this one a B. And now for another Mario one, we have the Bowser Express. This one is actually a very cool set, especially if you like trains, because the very front of it is actually Bowser with his mouth open. It's a train, has a lot of the scannable tiles here, and it really works. Like, honestly, I'm a huge fan of how this set actually turned out, because it's a lot bigger in person than it looks like on the box. I feel weird doing this, but I think we're gonna have to put that at like an A tier, honestly. And now we have the Pigs Minecraft Celebration. This one is a very cool callback to, if you have some LEGO Minecraft sets from kind of the past, they actually used to do these things called Big Figs, and that is exactly what this style is. It's almost like a one-to-one, because they had a Creeper and an Ocelot set at one point, and the Creeper looks almost exactly like it. I'm so glad that they're bringing these back, because I loved those sets so much. I think this is also going to be an A tier. And now for another Minecraft one, we have the Windmill Farm. And this one is pretty cool. It does come with like a minifig. It has a really cool tree that's actually not even like a normal tree, because it has like orange and yellow kind of tree branches, leaves, whatever. And it's not in Minecraft. So it kind of, when I built this set actually in Minecraft, I used wool, because that's kind of just what it looked like. I think this is a really good set, but it's not something that a lot of people really care for. I think this is also going to be a B tier as well. And for another Animal Crossing one, we have Captain's Boat Tour Adventure. This one is a very cool set because it does come in a couple different parts. We have two minifigs, we have the captain with the boat, and then we have a little island part with a lot of really cool secrets inside of it. Like, we have a little cool, like, a hill with a lot of stuff on it, and it's a very good set in my opinion. Like, I actually really like the Animal Crossing ones. I've never played the Animal Crossing games, but I know a lot of it because of LEGO, and this set really delivers on a lot of things. So I also think this one is I don't know if it's going to be B or A, because I think we're just trying to put this at B, because it's not a hugely great set, but it's also very good. And now we have the Egg Driller, and this one is so cool because this is the first time, well, I guess at this point we've seen it up a couple of different colors here, but of those little shells that you can put the Sonic characters in and roll them out, this is the first time we've seen some more colors. So the drill is a really good build. It comes with a couple of minifigs. It also has a Supersonic in there as well, with the brand new yellow molded spinny piece. I think this is an A tier set. And finally, for some brickheads, I know a lot of people don't care about these, but I have almost every single brickheads that has ever come out. So I absolutely love these. This is just my personal bias because, you know, I love the brickhead sets, but I gotta give this another A tier. I gotta be honest with you. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but I think it's a really cool set. And now we have Nabbit's little toad whatever thing, and this set is garbage, bro. Like, it has so many loose pieces that I have knocked it over, and I haven't even found all the stuff from it again. I think this is an immediate D tier. Like, it is not good. And now for the Pirate Ship Adventure. This one's actually a pretty decent set. It comes with a squid, it comes with a camel, and it comes with a minifig. Other than that, it's very tiny. It's like the smallest Minecraft set we've gotten in a long time. I think it's gonna be C tier just because of the size of it. It's not a bad build. Like, I actually don't mind the tiny ship build, but it's pretty good. And now for another Animal Crossing one, the Dodo's Airport. This one is so cool because just like in the game, you can travel to different people's like islands or whatever they're called through this airline system. So that is already an awesome callback from the entire game. It comes with the build, it comes with the plane, and it comes with some minifigs. I think that this set is actually really good, but I also don't think it is S or A tier type stuff, so I think B tier is a great spot for this. And now we have Isabella's house. This one is sick because, again, we have Isabella, we have a giant house build. This set is really cool, and what I really love about the Animal Crossing ones is you can actually customize it. It comes with a lot of different customization pieces like the door, the windows, a lot of that stuff. Even on the inside, you can move it just like in the game. I think that is such a cool feature of these sets. I think that set is actually going to be also in the A tier. And for another Sonic one, we have Shadow's Escape. And this one actually has Shadow, and it has like a little crossing guard thing with the Dr. Eggman logo on there, as well as a buildable bike. I actually don't mind this set. This is the first time we've seen Shadow, so it is very cool. I think that's Shadow. Anyways, the bike itself is not the best build, but again, this is a very, like, on the cheaper side set. I do think it's not bad, but I also don't think that the substance is there. So I think the build is going to give it a C. Well, I think the minifig is going to give it a B, but I think overall, I think this is going to be a C tier set. The endship and Ender Dragon is very cool because it has a couple of different parts here. We have a brand new buildable Ender Dragon, and we have an endship from the end. The endship is the first time we've seen this build in Lego Minecraft, and they did a phenomenal job at actually recreating what it looks like in the game. It even has Ender Dragon head you can stick at the very front of it, which is so cool. And this is the first time we've actually had one you can actually put on the player. The details here are absolutely phenomenal, and I do think this is going to be an S tier set, if I'm going to be straight up honest with you. And now we have the Battle Bus from Fortnite. This one is one that everybody's been waiting for a long time. Me personally, I have said this for literal years. I want a UCS style battle bus that can hold 100 minifigs. I know that sounds crazy, but imagine a gigantic bus like this big, I don't care how big it is. I want to see a huge Lego battle bus because not only would that look super cool on a shelf, but I think that a ton of people would actually want to have that because the PlayScale battle bus, super cool. But I think there's a market out there for really big, gigantic Lego Fortnite sets. So I think this is an A tier. Or, not an A tier, this is a double S tier. Can I make an entire new category for this? S. I love it so much. And here we have the Sniffer and the Cherry Blossom. This one is very cool because it's the first time we've seen the Sniffer. We get a Snifflet and a little Sniffer egg as well as the Cherry Blossom biome. I love this so much. It's going to be an A tier for me. I got to be honest with you. I love this set. It's going to be an A tier. And here's another one. We have the Peely Bone. This is a very cool one because it's the first time we've seen a buildable character out of Fortnite. And I know it was a little weird that they chose Peely Bone for the first one. Who cares? It is such a great build. I personally like this one more than the Battle Bus for the longest time. Now I can kind of see, after a little bit, I've kind of changed my views on it. I think the Battle Bus is still the best one out of the wave, but Peely Bone is right behind it. I think the Peely Bone, just the way the build looks, the techniques that is used in it, I think it's another S tier. And here we have Princess Peach's Castle. This one is also very cool one because this is the first time we've seen a brand new Peach Castle build in a long time. Again, I would absolutely love to see a UCS version of this. Like, have, like, the Disney Castle, make it into a freaking Princess Peach's Castle. I would love that so much. Anyways, I do think the build itself is very cool, and it's a lot cheaper than the last time we've seen it. So I think this is going to be an A tier set. And up next, we have King Boo's little haunted mansion. This one is not super phenomenal. Like, I like the build, but it's not something that I would personally just go out and buy myself if there's a ton of different options like how we have. And in this case, I do think that it is a good set, but I don't know. I think it's going to be B tier. And now we have the Nether Ambush. This one is very cool because this is the first time we've seen a gas build in a long time as well. But the build itself is really boring. Like I said earlier, if you remember the very beginning, we did have the armory, which is the one that actually connects this because you can actually connect the nether portal from the armory to this one, which is a very cool gimmick that I wish we would have seen for a long time because back in the day when Minecraft first came out in the Lego scene, they used to do this. They used to give us, like, literal things in the instruction booklets to be able to link the sets together. And I missed that. But the build itself is kind of boring, so I do think we're going to have to give it, like a C tier. And here we have the Mario and Yoshi set. This one is also another really cool one because this is an 18+ one that we usually get once per year. And this one is so cool because it is pixelated, and I absolutely love pixel art. And this one was not too bad price range. Like, sometimes the Mario sets will be $300, okay? This one was a little over $100. And I think that the build itself is very cool. It even moves. You can stick Yoshi's tongue out. There's even a scannable tile to let Mario kind of play with the level as well. Another S tier, genuinely. And here we have Steve's Desert Adventure. This one is very lame. It has a meme-ified Steve. It has a phantom. It has a little baby camel. It's not good though. Like, it's just such a boring set. It's D tier. D tier for me. And another Fortnite one is the durrr burger. I actually don't like this one. Like, as somebody that loves Fortnite, and I don't know, I really wish this would have come with the Beef Boss minifig or it's something adjacent to that, or even like Drift. Well, I guess Drift came in the Battle Bus. But I don't know. If they would have added a minifig, this would have been significantly better. But the build itself is not bad. Like, it does not look, it's not a bad set. Like, you can literally see it right there. It's not a bad build, but it's just really boring compared to everything else in the line. And because of that, I think we're going to have to give the durrr burger a B tier, honestly. And here we have the Mario starter pack. I hate this. They didn't change a single thing with the Mario scannable character. Like, I thought when I saw that this was coming out that they were going to, like, kind of overhaul the thing, make it a little bit better. They didn't change a single thing. D tier. As a matter of fact, we're just going to put every single starter pack in D tier. Okay, so the Luigi one, same thing. The new build is really good, and it's a little bit cheaper, but the character is not any different, bro. Like, how do you make a Lego set with this type of technology in it and not even upgrade it a little bit? D tier, okay? Where's Peach? There's Peach, the last one, and that makes sense. D tier. I'm so disappointed that is my thing, is I hate the fact that they didn't even try to do anything different. Like, Lego, I love you, but come on now. Anyways, back from the rant, we have the Goomba one. This is also really boring. Like, I gotta be honest with you, the Goomba little playground set has a couple of Goombas, but so does every other Mario set that's ever come out, so another D tier. I gotta be honest with you, like, they did not cook this year with the Mario sets at all. But what they did cook with is this wolf stronghold. I absolutely love this set. If you pay attention to the actual eyes on the set, you can flip it around. You can either have the happy dog, or if you ever played Minecraft and you accidentally brush upon a dog and hit it, it turns mad and the eyes turn red with a different expression, and that is exactly what this set does. I love this thing. This thing is such a good set. It's gonna be an A tier for me. And here we have the Soda Jungle Maker set. This is one of those ones that comes out every, year or so where they make it to where you can make your own little levels. And I don't think a lot of people care for that. Every time I've gone to Target or even the Lego store, this one has been completely stocked every single time. Even now through Christmas, now that everybody's buying gifts and stuff, I have seen the full inventory of this the entire time. Just for the fact that I don't really think people care about the Mario stuff as much as Lego kind of wishes they did. Obviously, people should buy it, but this is not a good set. But it's better than the D tier, so we're going to go with C on this one. And here we have the Badlands mineshaft. I actually really like this set because it has a amethyst at the very top with a little geode around it. It has the different colored, I don't even remember what is it called, terracotta maybe? And it's very cool. It literally has a mineshaft going through it. It has a workable minecart and track, so that is very sick. But it definitely doesn't compare to some of the other ones, but I don't think that it's horrible, so I think we're going to put this in the middle of the tier, B tier. And here we have the Emerald Shrine. Again, I know absolutely nothing about Sonic, but the build itself is actually super cool in this one. We have a little bug, we have a lot of minifigs. We have some steps going up to an emerald, or a power crystal. I don't know what it is, but it looks really cool, okay? It looks really cool. So in that case, I do think that we're going to have to give this one, like, maybe another A tier, honestly. And finally, for our last official Fortnite one, we have the supply llama, and this one is not called the loot llama for whatever reason, but we do have the supply llama, and this is probably, for whatever reason, one of my favorite Lego sets I've ever built. It's kind of like mid-priced. It's very big. It doesn't look like it's gonna be big on the box, but this thing is pretty beefy looking. Like, it's just good. It's a very good set. I know it doesn't come with minifigs, but I think that's okay in this case because it comes with a lot of stuff that you can actually use in the Lego Fortnite Odyssey game mode. So cool. For somebody that plays that a lot, it is such a cool little, like, Easter egg to open it up and see a whole bunch of things from the game. I also think this is an S tier set. Like, I love this one so much. And one that isn't an S tier is going to be this Bowser's muscle car, okay? It's not bad. I do think it's very cool because I think this is the first time I was like, okay, maybe we are going to see some Mario Kart sets because if you know, you know. We are getting some Mario Kart sets here in January. So this is the first time I was like, I got my brain thinking about that, but, like, I think it's very cool. I don't think it is a good set, but I don't think that it's a bad set either. So I think that we're going to have to give this one a B tier on this one. And here's a weird one. We have the polybag for the Animal Crossing one. I don't know what the name of the character is. I know it's like a pumpkin patch. It's, you know, it's a polybag. It's $5. I mean, if go crazy. We're gonna go C tier because it's definitely a lot better than the D tier stuff. Like, I would rather have this poly bag than spend $50 on a new starter pack for Mario, okay? And here we have the Frog House, and again, you know how much I love the animal houses in the Lego form. This one's so cool because a couple different little froggies in there. It has a little frog light in the back. It is sick. It has a brand new, I think it's called like, I don't remember what the Everglades like tree is called, but it has that wood as a boat. A tier. A tier. And now we have Bunnie's Outdoor Adventure. This one's pretty cool too because it does have a minifig with the, this one's very sick because it has the two little like bling ears going up. I love the molding on the minifig here. And what's really cool is you can actually, even in the instructions, you can swap around the actual like parts here. So it does allow for some really cool customization on the set. I actually really like this set, but it's not as good as the A or S tier, so it is going to be middle of the thing here. And now for the Sonic boat set. Again, this is one of the times we've gotten a brand new like spherical thing that actually lets us play. And this one's orange for whatever character that is. But I really like that. I love that they're like trying to really do something with the Sonic theme. I think that the Sonic theme is what Mario should have been, okay? They have the playability in there, but they also have the minifigs and they have these sets that people want to get. I think this is going to be an A tier, okay? I think that's very good. But now for another Animal Crossing, we have Julian's birthday party. This one's very lame. I gotta be honest with you, it literally just has a cake and it has some presents. But other than that, it is very, very mid. I think it's going to be below mid because I think this is going to be another D tier here, I'm sad to say. And another one that is probably going to be a little bit lower on this list is the Animal Sanctuary from Minecraft. It has a lot of baby animals in it, and I think it's cute. It also has some really cool, like, pink cherry blossom trees on birch wood for some reason. But the build itself is really lame, and I don't really care for it because, again, it has a ton of loose pieces here. This is going to be C tier for me. But our final Animal Crossing one is actually going to be the little outdoor concert plaza. And this one's very cool because it has the plaza, it has some minifigs, and it has a buildable car as well, okay? I actually really like this set. This is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be when I actually bought this set. And I just love the customization we have on everything for the Animal Crossing line. Again, I love these sets. I think it's going to be an A tier as well. And finally, we have the last set out of everything, which is technically a gift with purchase. But we're going to throw it in here anyways because it is Fortnite. I love Fortnite. We have the Bright Bomber Brickheads. Again, I said this earlier. I love Brickheads so much. But for whatever reason, mine doesn't stand up sometimes correctly. And I am a little salty about the minifig in the Battle Bus not having the glasses mold like it has on every promotional picture ever. And this one does. But A tier. I love these sets so much. But anyways, we're going to wrap the video right here. Before we wrap up, make sure to comment below what your favorite gaming set was of this year, and if you were going to change up some of my rankings here, because I know we all have different opinions. That's just how it works. But seriously, thank you so much for watching, studs. This has been a great year for gaming Lego sets. And now that I'm in part of the land, I am so excited to be able to further these themes and broaden people's horizons for Lego sets like this, because this is just an overlooked theme in my opinion of all the gaming stuff, and I'm so glad we're starting to get some love here. But again, we're gonna be wrapping up right here. Seriously, thank you so much for watching, studs. I can't wait until next year.